Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that it's just about that time for us to get out of here and the infomercials are starting to flicker on your television sets, we might as well bring control of the television back to you, the listeners of the madness out there, and bring Under the Radar for this week to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything for this little dose of madness from Under the Radar, we got you covered. Because you can catch this show again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag Under the Radar 235. And as a matter of fact, I do believe that's the same time I got out of school back in middle school, 235. Or was it 237? I guess we'll find out that answer in 2 weeks. But if you guys want to figure out what are crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for this month of frost of AC December, like a time when I got out of school in middle school, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as the Double O Agent 0012. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the listeners of the madness out there for listening into another ice-cold rainy day parade edition of Under the Radar. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Arthur, or more or less Russell Brand from the movie Arthur when he dressed up as Batman and rode around in the Batmobile. Yeah, you know, PR department knows where I'm going with this, and they're getting on their bat mask going right now. Did you borrow that from Hank or Dean Venture? Whatever. Anyway, we would like to thank also, besides them, you, the independent artists out there, for delivering that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys. And here's hoping that you can do the Bat theme for this week. And any Bat theme you want from any of the Batman series you can't miss. And speaking of cool themes that people done, we would like to thank none other than our musical guest for this week, Tekno AXE, with his song Sunrise Over Los Angeles, that's being featured as we speak for the outro of Under the Radar. And as always, Tekno AXE, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming down the tubes next. And finally, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those sweet video game hits, clips, tracks, and stunts that we had a chance to mention during this show. And for all of you crazy stunners out there, to help mend your wounds, we managed to get you a Batman cast. Is this going to be a Batman week that we're going to have? You know what? Why not? In honor of the original Batman, we're going to have a Batman week for this week, thanks to you, the stunners out there. And I guess with everybody thanked and a Batman week to look forward to for this week, I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the Maestro saying, na 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 Batman! But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And always remember, no matter what time of the day this show may air, during whatever sort of Batman week we decide to have, during whatever sort of outro of the show that we have that brought the madness like no one else could, to keep flying low and stay under the radar. Good night, everybody.